Hi everyone, Sky123 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Invasion of Dinosaurs. Now this is a story fairly late in John Pertwee's run. It's towards the end of its final season. He's got Sarah Jane Smith with him, and yeah. So I'm going to come out and say this. It is my favourite Doctor Who story at the moment. Now the reason I say at the moment is because I haven't seen them all yet. And even if I had, I think my opinions are likely to change based on what tastes I have at the time and whatnot. And yeah, so just keep that in mind. It's probably not going to stay my favourite, but at the moment it is my favourite. It'll probably always be fairly high up on the list. So anyway, start off with, of course, I think the thing that this story is remembered for above anything else is the dodgy dinosaurs. Remember, there's the one with the dodgy dinosaurs, not the one with the great conspiracy plot, not the one where Captain Yates betrays UNIT, spoiler, sorry, and yeah, just the one with the dodgy dinosaurs. So yeah, I think well, the dinosaurs themselves, I think some of them work. I think the pterodactyls, especially because the lighting with them really works. Just the dim lighting when you got the pterodactyls around and whatnot. I think they managed to pull it off. When you get on the streets, however, I think sometimes they work, sometimes don't. And when you get into the CSO shots, that's when it just deteriorates beyond belief, I think. So yeah, that's probably the bad part about it. So yeah, but as I was saying before, it does have a very good conspiracy plot. One of the things I like about this is kind of like it's got a message in it, and it's a very good conspiracy plot because you got loads of people you don't know who to trust. I mean, loads of people are betraying UNIT and the Doctor and whatnot, as I mentioned to Yates before. And yeah, it's all just quite all over. It's not all over the place in a bad way, but it's just you don't know who to trust. Sarah gets betrayed a lot and locked up. And yeah, it's all quite keeps you on your feet, I think, and I like it for that. As I mentioned before, I think it's a 6-part story, and I like at the start. I think the whole of episode 1, you just get this empty London. Actually, episode 1 is only titled Invasion, not Invasion of the Dinosaurs, to try and conceal the surprise of the dinosaurs appearing. Obviously, when you buy it on DVD, you know that the dinosaurs in it, they're on the front cover, they've got the name on there, but I mean, for people at the time, it would have been a surprise, except the Radio Times kind of went and ruined that. Now, there is some theories that because episode 1 was titled Invasion, it was junked along with the invasion, the Patrick Troughton story, which is why we only have it in black and white. It has been done up for colour on DVD, but it automatically plays black and white because the colorization didn't go too well, which is kind of more a con with the DVD, which is kind of annoying because first time I watched it, it was in black and white, and I was just thinking, does it have colour on it? I had to get off that and whatnot and go to the special features, and yeah, it just wasn't very fun. But yeah, that's more a con with the DVD than this. So yeah, the Brigadier and Benton are good in this. I think it almost makes Benton shine a bit more because Yates has betrayed UNIT, so it puts Benton more in the spotlight a bit. The Brigadier and John Pertwee have a great relationship between the two. Sarah Jane gets a lot to do as well. She's kind of like she is written to be this investigative journalist and whatnot. She's very strong. She's very woman's lib and whatnot, but which is a big thing at the time. But I mean, less so than the Time Warrior, I think, but more so than in Death to the Daleks. So yeah, that's that, and that was the kind of whole reason that her character was created. This woman's lib character, along with being a replacement for Joe Grant. So yeah, that's that. In this story, she gets a fair amount to do. I mean, she's still investigating things and whatnot. She wants to get pictures of the dinosaur. It's a bit of a silly move in hindsight, I think, but hey, she didn't know the chains were cut. So you got all this stuff going on. Eventually she gets imprisoned in the ship, and I think that's one of the things that is great. I wasn't sure what's happening the first time I watched this. When she got onto apparently it's a ship, a spaceship, travelling to another planet, and she just wakes up on there. But it's just a thing underground. But yeah, so she gets stuck on there, and I think that instantly puts more life and mystery into the story. Because we have the mystery of what's happening in London. Oh, it's dinosaurs. How are the dinosaurs getting here? Oh, people are bringing them back. And then suddenly, what's Sarah doing on this ship and whatnot? And it's just, it keeps you interested to the very end, I think. And yeah, and the Doctor getting set up and making it seem like he betrayed Unit. I think that again breathed life into the story. So I think whenever it starts to drop a bit, they suddenly inject something else in there that makes it instantly more interesting. So it keeps you entertained to the very end. And I think if it was 4 parts, it would feel too rushed. So I think 6 parts is definitely the right length for this. So yeah, the whole plot of trying to use time, reverse time and whatnot, yeah, it's a bit confusing, but I think it works. I think that's a great idea. And also the entire motivation behind the characters, the fact that they're not necessarily evil, they're just a bit not misunderstood either, but they want to make the world a better place in whatever way they can, and the way they're doing it just isn't the best way to go about it, really. As the Doctor says, take the world you've got and make it into a better place. So yeah, it's a big message on global warming as well. Like, it still works at the time now, because that's even bigger in people's minds. So this was quite a bit before. So it's interesting to see that it's not just something that's been around in the 21st century. Well, it is probably quite more prominent. People were still talking about it back then. So yeah, that's a good thing. So overall, 10 out of 10. Honestly, as I said, the only flaw, the dinosaurs, especially in the CSO shots. But if you can get past them, then it is a great story. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.